All right, we're gonna go to the next hot take here by Ravid Tex. What the F? More Chaos is the best album yet. Yes, over Whole Lotta Red. The beats are absolutely insane. Ken's bars and flows are at their best, and there's variety such as 200 Cash and Down to Earth. Also, second part of Live Leak is the best thing ever released.
Oh, brother. Hot take. More Chaos is Ken Carson's worst album. That is my genuine opinion, bro. I'm sorry.
The complete opposite. No, this guy, no, he said every...
I'm sorry. Cardi's entire discog clears this.
Welcome to The Dump, everybody. We have a very special video today. I've never done this before, but we're going to try something new. We're reviewing your guys' hot takes today. We got some very interesting takes here. We commented under our video 2 weeks ago with the new setup and stuff. Just want to try a new video idea, you know? So we got roughly 18 replies. So we do have a lot to get through. Me and Barter have two of our own we're gonna mix in there as well. So you'll see those in the middle of the video or something. But these are a mix of underground and mainstream, I'd say, right? Probably a good mix because, pretty good mix of both. Very interesting takes here, I'm not gonna lie. So first take we got here is by Seth. He says, if looks could kill era, clears as best lone era. Well, is that hot or cold?
I'd say it's medium. I think for me personally, No Stylist is my favorite album, but in terms of aesthetic of an era, I can see If Looks Can Kill being his best era.
I truly think he has his best unreleased on If Looks Could Kill too. He has some on No Stylist, but if we're keeping it real, I feel like the studio sessions for If Looks Could Kill are just... You just can't compete. There's so many. And even though the album, I will agree, is a little bloated, I could honestly say there could probably be at max 6 songs taken off. I'd say there's 6 songs on there that are definitely filler songs, but the whole aesthetic and the whole vibe of all these songs definitely matches his tone so well. And I honestly don't know if he's ever going to come back to this era or not, but if he ever does, man, I'd be so happy, dude.
I'd say I feel like some of his OG fans might make an argument for Broken Hearts. You guys let us know what your favorite lone era is.
Yeah,
so
let
we
us know
can
your
really
favorite
decipher what his best era is.
We have to go over someone that replied to Seth here. He said nobody ever. The album was a massive piece of slop that had nothing special about it at all. There's maybe 4 songs worth going back to. No Stylist Deluxe is the best era. Got amazing and different production, not 30 similar sounding guitar songs. Now, I'm not gonna lie, not every song on If Looks Could Kill has a guitar. Now, sure, I'd say probably maybe half of them do, but there's still a lot of variety. There's so much variety on If Looks Could Kill as well. No Stylist did have a lot of variety too, but I feel honestly, I think he actually experimented more on If Looks Could Kill than No Stylist. If we're keeping it real, I honestly think there's a lot of similar songs on No Stylist. There's a lot of different production, but I feel his performance himself, he didn't try anything too crazy.
Yeah, I just think, just for me personally, No Stylist, I think that was where he had his best energy. I just feel we've never gone another hit like No Stylist with that kind of that energy. I think we can both agree Love Lasts Forever is by far his worst era.
Yeah.
Just the longevity and the replay value just doesn't really hold up compared to those two.
Oh, so. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we're going to go to the next hot take here. We have an underground hot take. Girly Pop said, 1 a.m. is overrated. Is that hot or cold?
For me, that's lukewarm, but... Me personally, I just don't fuck with 1 a.m., bro. I'm sorry.
I have to completely agree with you, man. We've listened to One Life and One Death. And yeah, I don't know, man.
Even
nothing struck out to me.
Features too. I remember he was on
TDF.
TDF a couple times. It's just I don't know. He's never had a performance from really blown away at all. I always find myself kind of just curious, what really can he do now, kind of thing.
No, I really hate comparing him to Gunna or something because I think Gunna's miles leagues better, but he has a kind of vibe of Gunna, you know what I mean? Very
that chill kind of,
very monotone. You know, the beats are very similar, but like the thing is with Gunna, I don't know, it's just different. Like he's much more like, I mean, I have been listening to Gunna since fucking when, like 20,
Yeah, no,
2018,
it's probably
2017?
not exactly a very
Yeah,
fair
we just found out.
scale
We
as
just found out
comparisons.
about 1 a.m. too. So like, can't be hating on him too much. But man, I don't know. This guy has a really good point. Definitely overrated. A lot of people really like 1 a.m.
Yeah, I just
can't find the
I can
appeal.
definitely snooze on that one, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
I just can't find the appeal. A lot of people want us to listen to House Party by him. I've seen a lot of comments still. So if you really think House Party is going to impress us, then I mean, let us know. But if it's going to be just like One Life, One Death, we're not really probably going to enjoy it. We'll try as hard as we can, but you know, we're going to be for real. So we'll go to the next comment here by Moralian Dogan. Said, "Smoking Skull is tough." Now I have heard that he's actually made like normal kind of songs.
Yeah, no, I
on
did
his like
see some
own
comments on that.
discography. He's just on the songs we heard on TDF. He did this sort of subgenre. I don't remember what it's called, but the kind of beat he was on was a kind of lane in the underground.
Sure, yeah. I'd be open to checking out stuff. To be fair, I'm not a big TDF guy. I
All the
respect
all
some-
the guys like on TDF, like all the guys that were on TDF.
like just like I don't know. I just think it just wasn't for me personally. I think I like respect some of the risks he was definitely taking.
Yeah.
But like I don't know if a lot of stuff on there I could come back to. So I'd be opening to like trying his like catalog where he has a say in production and
Yeah.
all this other stuff.
I would be
So-
interested to see like actually go through some of his music. So if he has like an actual album or maybe even an EP where you guys really like and it doesn't sound like the stuff on TDF, let us know. Might as well let us know because we will check it out. Yeah, that's about it for that. So we'll go to the next comment. Been seeing this guy a lot. We have Lizzie Nethmew, the final Chan. He said, current Osama-san is better than current Ken Carson, but Ken in his prime washes Osama-san. This is a very interesting take here. I'm not going to lie.
It's kind of a tough take.
It's tough, right? Because, like, you know,
I do
Osama-san...
think it's closer than like the Opium fans want to admit. Me being
Yeah.
like a Day One Ken guy too, like
yeah.
it's hard because I think More Chaos was definitely
a step down.
yeah, like
a step down.
a major step down, and I think Osama-san's new album was a lot better than
Jump Out was definitely...
I think it's better than
Now,
Flex.
The crazy thing is, I know someone's probably got this hot take, but a lot of people think that Flex music is better than Jump Out. A lot of people really, really like Flex music. Now, here's the interesting thing. We might honestly, in the near future, we might have to like take another look again at Flex music because we listened to that as our first
Yeah, no,
underground album.
this is true.
I feel like since that was like a first one we ever listened to, like I feel like we definitely, you know,
That could be
we're
like
not
a
used to the sound.
revisit over a stream if y'all would be interested.
If you guys would be interested in a revisit, like for real, we might actually check it out again because, yeah, that we definitely weren't very accustomed to the underground. So maybe it is better, but this take by itself, it actually isn't like, I don't know. Would you say it's a
I
hot
think
take?
it's
It really isn't.
closer than like I said, Opium fans want to admit.
Yeah.
But personally, I think like I'd still take Ken, and I absolutely agree that in their primes it's not even close.
Yeah.
Osama-san's sound sometimes can be a little hard with some of the beats out there. Like I can respect how like experimental it can be, but
Yeah.
I still think I'm taking Ken personally. I think I'm still
Yeah.
returning them more tracks off More Chaos than I am off Jump Out.
Now, I haven't been listening to More Chaos at all, but I've heard a lot of snippets for his upcoming album, The Experiment, and there's some really, really good snippets coming out, so I'm really hoping that he has that major comeback. Same thing with Destroy Lonely, because that EP, Lone Drop, was actually really good.
No,
that was really
was
good.
Probably had Loki like if you compare top 5 to top 5, I'm probably taking top 5 on the EP.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, yeah. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Not too bad of a take there, not going to lie. We'll go to the next one here by Nile River Bank. He said, Cardi is past his peak. I don't know. I don't know about peak. So, like, are we talking popularity or are we talking, like, artists, like, I guess, music-wise?
Like I think it's probably talking in terms of like artistic. So here's my thing. It really depends how he's gonna like approach albums moving forward.
Yeah,
if he's gonna use the music formula where he's just gonna throw as much in there, I'm low-key gonna agree. But if he's gonna like if he starts going back to his like more concise, where
Experimental
all
shit.
all killer, no filler.
Yeah.
Like I think he's not. I think he can still give us like a no skip kind of album.
He really can, man.
Because I really love music,
Yeah.
but I'd say
There's
that,
a lot of songs I don't come back to on music.
That's what I mean. That's what holds it back in like his like whole discog. Like
I'm gonna. This is gonna sound crazy, man, but the next Cardi project, I don't want any features unless it's
like
Opium
real features like
I'm being for real. Like, I don't want no Travis Scott. We don't even want no Future. So if like even Future has
no slop at all.
Yeah, like I don't want any like features. I just want Cardi, man, because Cardi is just so special. Like like no glazing, but man, bro is like so special, man. Like there's just nobody like him out there right now. So
I don't quite agree, but I see the vision. I definitely see the vision where he's coming from. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. So we'll go to the next one here. What we got? Oh, we got Nile Riverbake yet again. He said also if Jades didn't go crazy, he would have been one of the best out of the underground. Yeah, I heard that. I think Jades is in jail. Is he?
Yeah.
Or some shit. I don't know
I heard
what
he's
happened.
got like a crazy case involving with domestic stuff. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to gauge, to be honest.
Because like Ghetto Cupid, I really saw a lot of potential. I'm not gonna lie, but a lot of people really. Well, look at the comments. A lot of people really like the. What the hell was that album called we listened to? The rock one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Count Up Dracula. A lot of people like that one. They said it was like punk and shit, but like I don't know, man.
That was not punk. I'm sorry, but if you've heard punk music, it was low key just like generic slop. Like it's cool he was getting these different influences, but like you and me probably can both agree that we're both more skeleton kind of guys, Wi-Fi skeleton.
Yeah, Wi-Fi Skeleton, man. Really.
Just because
really.
like I could listen to like a whole album from him and not like really like
call it any like mid or anything or like bad songs,
Like I think just his aesthetics were like so much cooler. I still think there are some really cool Jade songs. Like some of his like earlier rock stuff was I think more authentic. It was more authentic stuff. It wasn't like it felt like almost like a rip or a cover of something else.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I really liked about Ghetto Cupid.
So maybe, but maybe not quite. Maybe not quite.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he's dropping any more music. I saw he dropped an EP last year, but other than that, I haven't really heard anything. So
sure.
Yeah, we'll go to the next one here. We got a comment by Julian3Ruz. We got Yeet last good project was Too Alive. I'm gonna disagree. I'm not like if we're saying good, all right. Like if we're talking like amazing, then I will agree. I really think that he hasn't dropped like an amazing project as Too Alive.
Yeah,
just because that was his that really was his prime.
I think this is definitely like top 2 for him for me personally. Too Alive. I think he's definitely dropped a couple good. Like I know everyone kind of rags
everyone
his
really rips
big
on
commercial release last year.
Yeah.
But I low-key think he dropped 2 good albums last year. I think Lifestyle.
Yeah.
I think that album is way overhated right now.
So overhated, man. Yeet has been very overhated, which just really sucks to see because he was so good in this prime, and he still is like good, but he's not as like I don't know what to really call it. He isn't as like hungry as he used to be, but he still makes good music. Like he is not washed. Yeet is not washed.
Yeah, I think because he dropped after Too Alive, there was 2 projects that were low key kind of forgettable.
What was it? It was Life, right?
It was the one with like the exoskeleton, and then the one with it was like top heavy with hits.
Afterlife, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then, but I think is it 2093?
Yeah, 2093.
Yeah. I think that has some real quality, and that's a really. I don't think it's as good as Too Alive, but also Lifestyle has some real quality in it. I feel like
it does.
Like there's still a lot of tracks I end up coming back to on there.
I think unfortunately, 2093 was the album that made a lot of people switch up on Yeet. 2093 was because that's when he got rid of
mainstream.
He got rid of his like mask and shit, and then he started like trying these futuristic sounds, something different, and everybody started hating, which is really sad, man. Because I actually like there really is some cool aspects of 2093, and there's still some songs I come back to, but I don't go back to every song though. I will say that only a few, but
yeah, I think it had a little bit of like a mainstream aesthetic, like songs like Breathe.
Yeah,
that's just more of catered for like. A simpleton, just the way to put it, but
simpleton.
Like if we're being honest, that just the easy hook to go along with. But we know he can come back. We know he can come back.
He can. He definitely can. We'll go to the next one here by all-time commenter here, one of our most commented commenters here. V loves SOS. This dude said, current underground rap is oversaturated with artists that sound too similar. The underground scenes for different genres are a lot better right now. Very interesting take there. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. He's got a point. He's definitely got a
I
point.
think it is. I can't speak on the other genres because I really haven't tapped in their undergrounds, but
Yeah.
I think the issue with that is just the way the music industry is now.
It's all what's the word? There's a
Well,
There's a
just
word
back
for
in the
it.
day, you really had to work your way up to get a deal, and
Mm.
now everyone has access to like really just like equipment, you know.
Yeah, it's the aesthetics. That's what it is. A lot of these underground artists rely off aesthetics and shit. You know what I mean? Off their
Yeah.
music. So it's not all about how the music sounds. It's about the aesthetic of the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I think yeah, we're really in the style or substance, but sometimes the style isn't good enough to carry the music. It just
It isn't.
doesn't
No, it
carry
isn't.
forward. Like
and a lot of people just say they like it just because it's different. And
Mm-hmm.
that's you don't want it to be like that. But music is subjective. That's the thing with music.
Yeah, no.
Everybody likes their own type of music. So
yeah.
yeah. You know what? Fair point, man. Give you a fair point. I think we're gonna move on to a few of ours now.
Okay.
So let me put those up. You want to do one of yours first?
Sure. Should I start underground or mainstream? What do you want to hear from me?
You know what? Bring us an underground one. Let's see what you got. For
Okay,
underground.
so one of the most hyped artists right now, I think, is probably one of the worst underground, Mr. Net Spence.
Oh, we're going in.
I think he's got one of the most hype in the underground right now.
he is literally the biggest artist in the underground right now. It's kind of insane to say, but
And I think he's just like low-key like a wannabe like Opium member. If you see the way this guy dresses,
dude,
like,
he's trying to look like what's his name? There's this guy he's trying to look with because he dyed his hair blonde. Kurt Cobain.
yeah.
People are saying, and he shaved off his eyebrow. Oh no, he dyed his eyebrows blonder. Like he's trying like the craziest shit. He's a definition of aura farming, bro.
Loki, our last conversation about like the aesthetic or the music, he is like the definition of that, bro.
Yeah.
Like it won't matter because in a couple years he's just gonna genre hop and be an indie rock star probably. So
Yeah.
it won't matter. But him and the other one is kind of like lukewarm, I guess, as a take is I think Ian is also one of those guys that just like
Ian,
I just
man.
don't see the talent at all. They just
Yeah,
seem
I-
like they just give me grifter vibes. Like
Yeah.
like just some guys that I don't want to say they're going to use hip hop as just a stepping stone and kind of move to more of a pop space, but I can't get behind their music at all.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see I think what we'll do is whenever Ian drops another project again, we're definitely gonna have to listen to it. We're gonna see if he actually changes anything up. But honestly, I've only had a few songs I like by Ian. Only a few. I have had a few. I do like that one Lil Yachty song with Ian. The Hate. Is it called Hate? I don't even know what it's called anymore. But there's one song with Lil Yachty that was actually pretty decent. Valedictorian. I don't know, man. I don't know what it was with that album, but I just could not. I could not rock with
For
it.
me, it's just too corny. Like I like that he's not taking himself too serious, at least with the cover and stuff.
Yeah.
But
just naming shit, but
I just can't like get behind it as like really like enjoying the art as
Yeah.
art. I just feel like it just seems like it's biting too much stuff and it's not really making it its own kind of idea.
Yeah, that's completely valid. Should I go over one of mine then?
Yeah.
All right. So my first one here I'll say is there has never been a time Lil Baby has been better than Gunna. I think I don't think Lil Baby has ever surpassed Gunna throughout their entire span there. I really think Gunna's always has been better than Lil Baby. Because if you really think back,
The only time it's a little arguable is
like My Turn.
My Turn year.
But then, was that 2019 that dropped?
That's 2018, I think.
Jeez, 2018. Damn.
So I'd say that's the only year where I take Baby is just because is one of 2019?
One-O was 2019.
Or is it 2020?
I'm pretty sure One-O was 2019. So he didn't drop that. Yeah, he didn't drop it in 2019.
So like,
What did he drop in 2018 actually? I'm going to check right now real fast.
oh, is it Drip Harder?
But isn't
Baby?
that, is it? Yeah,
That's
that's a collab album
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Geez, he's got a lot of music. Holy crap. 2019, he dropped one, Drip or Drown 2.
For what?
Gunna.
For 2018?
Oh, 2019. Fuck, hold up.
2018.
2018. He dropped Drip Season 3.
Drip Season
So
3.
I would put DS3 over My Turn personally.
Me personally, I'm taking My Turn, but I think that is literally Lil Baby's peak right there. Like,
No, I completely agree with
like,
that. Yeah, definitely.
I think he's at the point where I don't want to say he's coasting, but he low key coasting as fuck right now. And I think he
Yeah.
really had drive, and he was really talking about shit. Like that's when he dropped
Yeah,
a bigger
for real,
picture
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
like a big movement.
That was a big song,
So like,
man.
I think it's the only time you can argue. But anything after My Turn, dude.
Yeah.
Like his last two albums were complete artistic flops. Like
Yeah, they were,
They
yeah.
sold well because he has a good fan base, but
Yep.
I think artistically he's really hit a wall.
He really has, man. And it's sad 'cause don't get me wrong, I actually really do like Lil Baby, but man, I don't know what happened lately, but I just cannot rock with his music anymore. Whenever I hear it, just like the same shit, I'm like, bruh. Like I have no drive to actually listen to a Lil Baby song unless it's like 2020 and before. Like, like for real, it's kind of insane.
All right, should I hop into my mainstream take?
Oh yeah, go ahead and do that.
So, this is about one of my favorite artists, Travis Scott. Literally, like a top 2 artist for me all time.
Yeah.
He is on a generationally bad feature run.
His feet, yeah.
Like he's really just getting to the bag right now, and just putting anything out there. Especially like all the features on music were low. They weren't like terrible.
They weren't
but
bad.
They were
They were
just
just
mid. They're
mid,
low key mid, bro.
mid.
Like, and like I will spin through this man's like catalog like on the monthly. Like
Yeah.
I'll almost go through like every album. But
He was capable of so much more on features. He's
like
capable of so much
if
more.
you if you were back in the 2018 era, like bro was on like a craziest feature on like Dark Knight Dummos, like Out
Yeah.
for the Night Part 2. Like he was just going crazy. Like the only thing that I can really like give the pass to is on the Weekend album this year. He heard
That
it
was-
tomorrow.
that was
he
nice.
did give a really good feature on there, but he's just really been getting to the bag right now. I feel like he's not really like
Yeah.
worried about like giving his best performance. I feel like.
One good example is there's that one song that leaked recently with Lil Uzi Vert and Travis Scott. I think I showed you it.
Yeah.
There's that one song that leaked recently. I don't know what year it was from. I'm pretty sure it was pretty early because Travis Scott sounded like 2018 Travis.
Yeah,
but,
like pre.
But
Utopia.
I heard this song and I'm like, oh my god, Travis Scott. Like, I don't know what it was. He just added some kind of aura to the song, dude. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy to say that, but like, he just added so much to the song, and now it just feels like it's just the same shit. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah,
like,
I think it depends who he's working with. Like on the Weekend, he knows he can't fuck up that feature.
no, he knows. Yeah,
That's
The
his
Weeknd,
guy
no way.
too. Like they
A
make
really good example, actually, of a Lil Baby feature that was really good recently was the one off the soundtrack.
soundtrack.
The Weekend soundtrack for what's it called, for that movie that came, or the show The Idol.
Oh sure.
There was that one feature that was False Idols. With
False-
Lil Baby actually carried the fuck out of that song. He had a really good verse, but I feel like he had a really good verse because it's the Weeknd song, which the Weeknd is like one of the biggest artists in the world. So you can't flop on a fucking Weeknd feature.
No, you
Or,
can't. Travis isn't done. I think he has never missed in terms of his solo catalog.
Yeah.
Like, I think his worst album probably is like a mid tier, like a mid 7.
Yeah.
But I think he'd come back. But
I think he'll come
can-
back with Jack Boys too. I really do have hope that he will like surprise us on
Yeah,
Jack
he
Boys
did
2.
preview a couple new songs that are promising, but yeah, he just needs to get back in that mode.
The only really sad thing was 4x4, because remember that went #1, and then it dropped out of the Billboard 100 in 1 week, which is like unheard of. So that was pretty sad to see.
4x4, I think it's a little over. I think it's a decent song. It's just not his best. He can always do better. I feel
he can
like.
always do better. And I thought that song was going to be so replayable, but I don't really play that song anymore, me personally.
Yeah, it probably fell out, but it's been a little
Yeah.
while. But
Yeah.
I think he's just one of those guys that he's a style over substance, and he can make it work. Like he can make
Yeah.
you feel shit with just his sound. Like
Yeah.
he's a Ye prodigy, so he's got to really just tap back into that mode. So
Yeah. All right, we got the next hot take here by Perky Set. We have Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. Isn't top 5 Kendrick.
so here's the thing. Like
Here's the thing.
Like, I get it. It's definitely one of the more talked about songs. Like, I feel like every Kendrick fan talks about this song, just
Yep.
what it represents, the length.
12
Well,
minutes, right?
Yeah, I just think it's got to be top 5. There's no... Who else can make a 12-minute song and have no duds in it? Like, no part
is-
that's
yeah.
like filler or boredom. Like, every portion of that song matters. And I just think it's one of the more important like songs in his career, to be honest. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
it's not like a big.
It's on one of his
commercial
best
song.
albums, too. It's one of his
Like,
best
it's not
albums.
his biggest commercial song, but like, I just feel like the emotional depth on there, the storytelling, it's just too good. The transition,
Yeah.
Like, I have to disagree, Perky Set.
Yeah, I'll disagree there too. Honestly, I can't really think of too many more Kendrick songs that are better than that one, especially with like it's the being that long is kind of insane. I could probably think of like 3 that would be better. Probably like 3 Kendrick songs, but 3 or 4. I think it'd be like number 5 or some shit for me personally. But it has to be in the top 5. I feel like just for like
if you say it's not your top 5 favorites, I get it. It all really comes down to preference and subjectiveness in music. So, but it's definitely my top 5. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's valid. We'll go to his next one here. We have T Grizzly is the best artist from Detroit. You know what? I'm gonna do this right now. How about if I'm gonna look up a list of Detroit
hold on.
artists. Let's make sure we know every Detroit.
Well, brother, you know who's from fucking Detroit, bro.
Okay, so we have Eminem.
That's what I mean.
We have Big Sean. We got Stevie Wonder. We have Kid Rock. We have.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Well, those are a few very big examples there. Yeah, I would have to disagree. I feel like Eminem definitely.
Eminem's just not a fair comparison, but even. Like, I get T Grizzly's been around a little longer, but I low-key prefer a guy like V's.
V's is tough.
V's is fucking
V's
nice,
is tough,
bro.
dude. V's is tough.
I saw him live once, too. Like, dude, V's is just so tough. I feel like Detroit, it's just not, I guess, like, the most active in terms of, like, you know, like, active rappers and stuff with, like, really ATL taking over more.
Dude, me personally, I maybe only, from T Grizzly, I probably have, like, at most like 8 songs I play from him.
He's got some real, like, dude,
He has
Sadish is so good. Like, that song is still so good.
He has like a few like big songs.
In terms of albums, man, I don't know. He doesn't have one.
He's not an album artist. I feel like he's not an album artist where like a whole album where it's like this whole album is flawless. You know what I mean?
He had a song with J. Cole, I think, within the last year or so.
That song was pretty good. That song was a pretty good song.
But I don't know. I feel like just having Eminem there. If you want to say like currently, there's definitely an argument for it. Probably.
Yeah.
It's just it's kind of tough right now in Detroit. I feel like
I'm not a fan of him recently, just because of him running an illegal GTA role playing server, getting tons of money from little kids. But we're not gonna talk about that. That's something other than music. But I had to disagree with that for sure. We'll go to his next take here. We have Lil Peep would have been nothing without Lil Tracy. Now I don't really have too much knowledge on this.
Me neither. So we might want to just skip over this one.
We're just gonna skip over this, and you guys let us know in the comments if he's right or wrong. Next one we got is the West Coast is carrying the entire rap game right now.
I don't know. Maybe not the whole West Coast. Like I think there's definitely some like promising artists coming out of there. Obviously, you know. You have like the TD favorite Kendrick.
Yep.
I think he in a way he did kind of revive some of rap. I'm not gonna say all of it because I think his impact can only go so far. But
yeah, facts. Yep.
But I think he did make lyrics a little more important again. I think we're kind of moving away from that a little bit, and I think some artists are really just tapping into it more. But I can't say like you got like promising artists like Ray Vaughn as well.
Yep, that is true.
You got Tyler who dropped a great album. You got like Vince Staples. Like you have a lot of great.
You have a lot, yeah.
Like I think there's just too many different relevant places. Like ATL, you can make an argument is just as important right now, maybe more, just because of how many hot artists are coming out of there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to the next hot take here by Ravid Tex. What the F? More Chaos is the best Opium album yet. Yes, over Whole Lotta Red. The beats are absolutely insane. Ken's bars and flows are at their best, and there's variety such as 200 Cash and Down to Earth. Also, second part of Live Leak is the best thing Opium's ever released.
Oh, brother. Hot take. More Chaos is Ken Carson's worst album. That is my genuine opinion, bro. I'm sorry.
They're complete opposite. No, this guy, he said in all of Opium.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Cardi's entire discog clears this.
Well, okay, come on. Let's be for real. Like, shit. I mean, that's
fucking...
obvious.
I'd take... If looks can kill over it, I'd take No Stylist over it. I'm taking Ken's entire other discog over it, bro. Like, I'm just him, bro. If you want to put over the Homicide Gang albums, whatever. Like, that's fine, bro. That's okay.
I mean, over Homicide Gang. Homicide Lifestyle is actually really... I'm going to defend Homicide Lifestyle. But other than that, yeah.
Like, in theory, it could have been really cool because there are some cool beat selections on here.
Yeah.
I think his flows are at his worst, though. I think they're at his least creative. he's got the least catchy, probably like verses and choruses.
Dude,
like
yeah. Honestly, another hot take here. I'm not gonna lie. X is his best project. I put X over a Great Chaos.
Interesting.
I would actually put, like, even recently, I'm playing X more than a Great. Now, I'm not gonna lie. A Great Chaos and X, pretty close. They're pretty close. They could be switched out a little bit, but I feel like X has his most iconic songs, like most iconic Ken Carson songs, like for real.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know between those
including
two.
the deluxe. I think the deluxe for X is better than the Great Chaos Deluxe.
Yeah, I'd have to go through them, but like either way, at least those albums, like it had me wanting to repeat. This one,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, let's just skip this shit. Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I ain't
no,
gonna
for
lie,
real.
bro. More chaos, like I just want to put that behind us. So very hot take, but absolutely disagree,
Yeah,
bro.
we're
There's
gonna-
no way I can.
That's
get
probably
behind
the hottest take we've seen. So, well, we have one more. We have one more here. We have by possibly Dylan, another guy we see a lot. He said, "My hot take is that I Am Music over Whole Lotta Red. I honestly think Whole Lotta Red has a lot of mid, and although it was influential, the highs on music over Whole Lotta Red and the lows on music Whole Lotta Red." Yeah, I would still put Whole Lotta Red over music.
Me too. Like I get the arguments with the influence. There's just so many more duds I think on music compared to Whole Lotta Red. Like
Whole Lotta Red, I dead ass every single song on that album I will play. Even Jump Out the House, I still will play unironically. But literally every song on there, I really it's just so hard to beat Whole Lotta Red, man. I don't know if Cardi's ever gonna beat that album.
Like I think there's probably maybe just like 3 or 4 tracks I'm just not crazy about anymore. I've probably listened to enough where I don't have to listen to
Yeah.
it again. Music, I'd say there's already like 10 songs already that I'm probably not gonna return more than once, like
Yeah.
within a span of time.
Like I think music, another hot take, music has one of the most forgettable songs by Cardi ever made. Walk. I played that song a total of maybe twice.
Whoa.
I do not see why he put that on there when he has so many better songs.
I just think
he could
I
put
Am
on.
Music's just more fan service because he was gone for so long.
Yeah, so he put he was trying to make like an ATL kind of album, like, breaking the mainstream kind of album, I feel like. Because,
Yeah.
he's just known for doing so
Whole
experimental.
Lotta Red's just got like so many I think in terms of like experimentation, I think he took a bigger leap from Dial It to Whole Lotta Red than he did from Whole
Yeah.
Lotta Red to music.
Yeah.
There are some like really great songs on there, but man, I don't think I can ever put it. In my opinion,
yeah.
it goes Music 3, Whole Lotta Red 2, Dial It 1.
I truly do feel like that Cardi's next album, Baby Boy, will be experimental as fuck. And I really hope it is, dude, because that's when he shines his best, is when he tries new shit. Everybody's going to hate when it comes out. Because not many people really hate on I Am Music, really. Just because it was more catered, you know what I mean? Whole Lotta Red had a lot of hate. I still remember the day on Twitter. No, you remember the
Yeah.
December 25th, that fucking day on Twitter, on there all fucking day, seeing all these comments of people saying he fell off and shit. And the fact that it grew on everybody is just absolutely insane to me.
Yeah, for sure. A little mini hot take in there. I think Loki self-titled is 4 for me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And a lot of people will debate that a lot. People will say Self-Titled is one of his better albums. But
In terms of artistry, I just feel like he's on another level.
that's what I mean. He's just come such a long way now. Like that really was his first
Like self-titled's
studio
a fucking
project.
vibe. Don't get me wrong, but
Love
like,
Self-Titled. Still love Self-Titled.
I don't know, that music got me feeling the type of way, bro. Like that
Yeah.
shit got me going. Like
Yeah, no, for real. He's just evolved so much from that. So, yeah, I think that's all the hot takes we got for today. So please put some more in the comments for real, because I know there's a lot of crazy takes.
yeah,
you guys
we can
probably
definitely
have.
dive into so much more.
Yeah, you guys can be featured in the video, so why not try?
And this is a lot of fun, kind of actually being able to like interact with y'all. So
Yeah. If you guys did make it this far, let us know if you guys would actually like us to do a Discord for the channel. Like, if we actually made a Discord server, would you guys like actually join? Like our loyal fans, would you guys actually join?
yeah,
this shit?
we also like eventually want to tap into streaming, so you gotta let us know on that.
We do want to tap into streaming. We're gonna figure out how exactly technologically, you know what I mean, how
Yeah.
we're gonna do this shit, because we're not like the smartest in that shit, but we will definitely learn. You know what I mean? Like,
And yeah, one last thing, we want to try to get y'all more experimental videos like this.
yeah, we're not trying to do just reactions. We're gonna be completely honest. We're trying to do all music.
We're gonna
stuff.
start trying to do some polls and let you guys choose on these different kind of creative endeavors, because
Yeah.
we do like to talk and interact with y'all so much.
Yeah, for real. We really appreciate you guys being with us here because it's only been, what, 6 months we've
Yeah.
been doing this shit?
Yeah.
And we're at almost 2,000 subscribers, which is
got-
like, we did not expect to
We
make
got
it
a really
like this.
cool, tight-knit community.
Yeah, like you guys are amazing for actually watching all of our videos for real, like giving us all these suggestions and stuff. Like, we really appreciate y'all being here with us. And there's much more to come, so just let us know, guys. I think that's it. You already know.
Don't.